What's going on, guys? Zers here. Let's check out his inventory. Starting out with the Titans, we have the Glass House, intellect of 79. Very nice. And the other stat is strength. Okay, so that's not as nice. But solid intellect roll is really good. The main perk is Bathed in Light. Blessing of Light and Weapons of Light last longer. I believe they last an additional 4 seconds, I think? Possibly. I'm not strictly sure. But the duration goes up a very considerable amount, and it's definitely something that can be worth using in places like the Challenge of Elders and in the Crucible. When it comes to the actual use of the Ward of Dawn, however, there is still nothing that can really beat the Helm of Saint 14, but it's your choice completely. For the perks, we have Hands-On and Second Thoughts with Invigoration, so I would probably recommend re-rolling this. If you can still get a solid intellect roll with either Inverse Shadow or Ashes to Assets, that could be really good. And as for your last perk here, it can be anything you want really, but as usual, I would recommend Infusion or better already. Moving on to the Hunters, we have the Capri Stings, strength of 68. And the opposite stat here is Discipline, so that would go up to about 18, 20 something Discipline. Now, that's really, really nice. It is very nice. The main perk is Touch of Venom. Gain invisibility after crouching in place for a short time, so this can give you the ability Stalker from the Blade Dancer tree. Melee attacking an enemy from behind while invisible delivers 4 times damage, so this gives you Backstab whilst invisible, and this does not actually stack with Backstab itself, so you don't get 8 times damage or anything. And melee attacks apply a lingering damage effect similar to the Thorn Poison Burn. But the Poison Burn doesn't strictly work in PvP unless you hit them from the front. Now, this is very nice. When this is applied with Blade Dancers, it can be very, very good to use. You can get Hungering Blade for free whilst being able to go invisible. Now, of course, we have increased Discipline and Strength. We have Switchblade, decreases melee attack cooldown time. Impact Induction, bonus grenade energy on melee hits, Hand Cannon Loader, and Fusion Rifle Loader. Now, this is pretty okay. I actually like the way this is right now. Hand cannons are beginning to get a bit more popular again. Fusion rifles are being quite okay recently, and some are very, very good. I can't actually think of a problem with this exotic right now. So yeah, I would say it's worth picking up. Moving on to the Warlocks, we got the Sunbreakers at Intellect and Discipline of 45 each. Increases the duration of your Solar Grenade while gaining an additional Solar Grenade charge. This is pretty powerful when stacked with Radiant. You could literally just burn the entire world. Not to mention, with Dragon's Breath itself, this can be very, very powerful. Now, of course, we have increases to Intellect and Discipline. We have Energy Projection, increases grenade throw distance, and Impact Induction, bonus grenade energy on melee hits. Scout Rifle Loader, and Fusion Rifle Loader. I would recommend actually going with Energy Projection over Impact Induction, because you're throwing so many grenades that, Actually, wait. Oh, no, that works. Since you can throw millions of grenades, and because your melee hits are constant when in a solar grenade, this will actually probably fully recharge a flame shield. So that's actually pretty solid. My apologies, guys. I got that wrong for a sec. But in any case, these Sunbreakers are definitely worth picking up. They're not the best exotic out there for Sunsingers or for Warlocks in general, but they are pretty okay. Now, we have the Universal Remotes. Range and precision damage increases greatly while aiming down the sights. This actually gives you a plus 40 range stat, which basically means you've got about as much range as a Fellwinter's Lie from year 1. And of course, we also have Crowd Control. Now, we have Smooth Ballistics, Soft Ballistics, and CQB Ballistics. I recommend not changing the Ballistics at all. And because it's a shotgun, you're going to want to go for Hammer Forged over Lightweight and Snapshot. The Universal Remote perk is very good. In PvE, the precision damage works very nicely. The Universal Remote is one of those few shotguns that can actually cross-map with precision damage. since you'll be aiming down the sights. So it makes it very good. The sights aren't obstructive or anything like that. This is actually one of the very few shotguns that actually has sights, which makes it a really interesting exotic. It's a very fun weapon to use. It also stacks on Specialist as well, I believe, so equipping a universal remote in your primary slot and a sniper in your secondary slot can be a very good combo under Specialist modifiers. But this is overall more of a fun exotic over a skill exotic, so I recommend actually picking this up. And we have a Legacy chest body armor engram, which can give you things like the Heart of the Praxic Fire, the Armamentarium, Lucky Raspberry, and the Crestwaffe Lupis for both the Hunters and Titans. Now, moving on to the curios, we have the Emerald Coil and Void Drive Vehicle upgrades. Turning rare sparrows into legendary sparrows, we have the Heavy Ammo Synthesis for 1 strange coin for 3 packs. We have the 3 of coins at 7 strange coins for 5 3 of coins. And we have the Glass Needles at 3 strange coins, 3 motes of light, and 1 exotic shard for 3 needles. Last but not least, a Mote of Light exchange, 2 strange coins for a single Mote of Light. And that's There's inventory, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Before I actually end it off, I was asked 2 questions. The first is, what do I think of the recent little Destiny expansion leak? I'm struggling to remember the name of it now, but I'll put it somewhere. But as for what I think of it, at the moment it doesn't seem like it's actually been confirmed by Bungie yet. I do like the sound of like what's in the expansion. I do like it, but at the moment I'm not going to believe it until I've seen actual confirmation from Bungie themselves. And last but not least, I was asked, what do I think about people who use the current heavy ammo exploit featuring Cloud Cartridge and Cocoon? I think if you use that exploit in PvE, who cares? If you use it in PvP, you are actually a bit of a scumbag, because it's not fair to spawn in with rockets at the very first minute of the game. If you use Zhao Li's Bane and Defiance of Yasmin, you can run your ammo down in less than a minute. If you're using like specific loader gauntlets and stuff. But all the same, you can run your ammo down very, very quickly. And with Cloud Cartridge activating, it's just a bit broken. Not to mention your own ammo respawns anyway, so it completely breaks the game. I know people have actually said that they're using it so as it gets patched faster. My response to that is similar to that of KJ Hovey, which is no, you're just a prick. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the inventory review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop a like down below, and if you want to see more content, then don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace out.